So I just want to talk to you guys about the products because this is what our business is built on. And the amazing thing is that these products are going to sell themselves when you market them the right way. And that's what I'm going to teach you guys to do. And so this is what, if you guys have not used the products before, the wrap before, whatever, this is what a dried wrap looks like. Okay. And it's literally like the least intimidating thing. Like when I first saw this, I was like, oh, I thought it was like a corset. Like I literally thought it was supposed to like wrap this like so tight around my body. But what it is it's just a big sticker. The wrap has actually zero magic on it. This is not the magic. It's actually the lotion that comes on the wrap. And what the wrap is, or what the lotion is it's just like a botanically based, botanical, I think it's just like a fancy word for like natural. And it's just like a botanically based infused cloth is what they say. But the lotion is what does the magic. You guys, this is not a weight loss. This is not a weight loss product. It is a skin treatment, basically. And so what the wrap does is it's going to tighten and tone and firm in as little as 45 minutes. Okay. You can keep the wrap on for up to 8 hours, but you don't like, it's not going to work better if you keep it on longer. Does that make sense? Also, if there's any questions, you guys, please, there's like a little chat button at the bottom. You can type in questions or you can unmute yourself. I'm like a squirrel brain. So I always interrupt people because I know I will forget my questions if I literally like don't just say it right then. So please feel free to interrupt me because it's really good if you guys have questions because that means you guys are paying attention. Okay, so the wrap is super awesome. Like literally, if you need some belief in this company, then just go look at wrap before and after pictures. They're life-changing. And the best part about the wrap is that it doesn't have to be, just for somebody who needs to lose weight or to lose inches or who's way overweight. It can be for somebody who literally has a six-pack already, but they just want to be more defined. It could be for a new mom who just wants their skin to be tightened, after they have a baby. Like you can wear it anywhere from the neck down. So how you want to kind of instruct people is that if they wear it anywhere from the neck down, like let's say they want to wear it on their arms, like the arms is my favorite place to wrap. So what I would do is actually just cut this in half, like right here, and then half goes on this side and wraps it around. And then literally you just do half on the other arm. And so the really cool thing about this wrap is that like my mom will wrap like her neck and use it for like 4 different times. So what I do is like if you were to do that, you can only wrap once every 3 days. Okay, you guys. So if you were to do that, you really, really want to put the rest in a Ziploc bag so that the lotion doesn't dry out. Because once the lotion dries out, it's done. Like literally it's stupid to use it. Because this is like a dried wrap. Like you can kind of see like the leftover like dried lotion on it. Like this would never do anything for anybody. Okay, so this is what the wrap looks like. Okay, if you tried one like a little bit ago, it probably looked a little bit different because we just got new packaging. And this new packaging is literally bomb. Okay, let me tell you this. This makes the wrap so much juicier. And what that means is that it's just going to work better. People were getting results with 2 wraps. And I love you. With 2 wraps, like with what people used to get with 2 wraps, they're now getting with 1 wrap from these black wraps. They call them like the new black wraps. It's nothing different. It's just in a different packaging, but it sounds cool. We're like, oh, you get a new black wrap. And so this wrap is literally amazing. Like it's magic. So your business builder kit is going to come with 4 of these in it. You can sell each wrap for $25 and make $100 right there. Or you can use a couple, sell a couple, you can use all of them, whatever you want to do. Here's the thing. You guys have to take before and after pictures. You have to. Here's the reason why. I'm not saying you have to post them or blast them around on social media right now because you don't. Like I wasn't comfortable when I first started to like put my body out there on social media immediately. But what I was comfortable doing was sending them to my friends who were asking about, does this wrap really work? Okay. And that's what your friends are going to actually ask you. They don't care how it works. So all these facts that I'm telling you about it, they literally don't care. All they care about is if this stuff really works. Okay. And so I'll send each of you, if you want, just ask me to send you my wrap results and I will send them to you so that you have something to kind of like to send to your friends and be like, I know this girl, these are her real results. This has actually happened. And so it doesn't look like it just came from a corporate email or whatever. But these wraps are seriously life-changing. Like, I'm obsessed with them. The first time I wore one, I literally lost 1.5 inches. My husband lost 2.5 inches. And that's when I knew I was going to get rich. I was like, I'm literally about to make us really rich from these wraps. Because if this stuff really works, who wouldn't want that, you guys? Seriously. So the other products I want to talk to you about that you guys are going to get in your kit is our defining gel. The defining gel is actually the exact same thing that's on the wrap. It's just less potent, because here's the deal. The wrap is so strong and it's going to continue to work for up to 3 days in your body that you don't want to wrap any closer together than 3 days. Okay. You're always going to want to wait 72 hours to put the next wrap on. So the defining gel is like the sister product to the wrap, because it is going to be able to like do very similar stuff to the wrap, but you can use it on days in between when you wrap, or you can use it completely separate. Is everybody following me? Can I get a head nod just to make sure? Okay. If I'm going too fast, be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. This wrap, what the heck did I sign up for? Just please let me know. Unmute yourself and be like, skirt. Okay. So with the defining gel though, here's the awesome thing about the defining gel is that you will actually, it's so awesome for like places that you don't want to stick this little sticker on. And if people ask you like how big it is, I always say, and I don't really know if this is true, I just heard this and I was like, oh, that sounds good. It's about this, it's like a little bit bigger than an open magazine. Okay. And if people ask you what it looks like a WWE belt. Okay. Seriously. It looks like a WWE belt. But with the defining gel, it's going to be awesome for like your butt, for like the back of your legs, those places that are harder to wrap. So it's really good. Write these things down. Varicose veins. Awesome for varicose veins. Spider veins, it's awesome for. It's awesome for cellulite, okay? We all have those friends that are like skinny fat and you're like, okay, you eat like crap, you have the skinniest legs, but you have cellulite on them and they need help. So, because they don't want to wear shorts in the summer and, you know, it just doesn't make sense. You're like, I thought you were really skinny, but they just need defining gels. Give them some defining gels. Be all fine. It's also really good for sunburns. It's also really good for scars. It's good for just like any skin impurity, psoriasis, eczema, different things like that. You're going to see a major difference. Bug bites, and things like that. My friend, so your business builder kit is going to come with like 4 sample tubes. They're about this big of defining gel. And I gave my mom's best friend one when I had first started, and she like put it on her spider vein that was like on the back of her leg, and it literally broke up the spider vein. Like, and she was like with this little bottle, and she was literally like, let me just take a bath in this stuff. And I was like, okay, well that's going to be $45. So it's amazing. Seriously, it's really, really good stuff. So this green thing that you see right here and that you'll get in your kit, this is Fab Wrap, okay? That it's $5. They can buy it on the website, but it's literally just like pre-wrap. You guys, if you've ever had your ankle taped or anything like that, it's literally like the stuff that you put on before the tape. It's called pre-wrap, but it's just branded. They call it Fab Wrap. All it does is hold the wrap in place. You can use Saran Wrap if you want. The only better thing about our pre-wrap is that it's actually breathable. Does that make sense? Like you're actually gonna like you're not gonna make noise. Like I had a friend who we were at dinner and I was like, it was like shh, shh, shh. And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm rapping. But she had like Saran Wrap on, so it was making all this noise. So I was like, okay, you're crazy. But Fab Wrap is awesome, especially in the summer. I mean, I sweat a lot in the summer no matter what. So like if you're sweating and stuff, the wrap's not going to work as good. You're going to want to do it like and just let the lotion sit and soak after you wrap. So having that Fab Wrap is awesome just to make it more breathable, but they could go to Dick's and get the same thing. There's nothing magic about our Fab Wrap. It's just an additional tool. Make sure people don't buy this, because I've had people like thinking it's the wrap. I've literally had people be like, I put it letter side down, because you can obviously see that there's like letters on it. And I was like, what? There's no letters on the wrap. They were like, I put it letter side down. And I was like, did you just order the green stuff? They're like, yes. I was like, what makes you think that you're going to get 4 wraps for $5? That makes no sense. But anyways, I didn't know that they were going to come out with this promotion and give you 4 wraps for $10. So I guess it's not that crazy. Okay. The second best-selling product besides the wrap that we have in our company is our greens. Our greens are amazing. Okay. And what it is it's a powder version. Let me go get you. Let me go get you. Show you. Okay. So it's a powder version of 8 servings of fruits and vegetables. Okay. So it comes like, this is the value size jar. This is 3 months worth, but I don't know if you guys can see that. It's literally like going to church, you know, and I forgot what that's called, but anyways. So the greens are awesome. This is the berry kind. We also have orange, and we just came out with chocolate. The chocolate tastes amazing. I had it. They just came out with it on Friday, and it tastes like cold hot chocolate. Like, it is so good. Amazing thing about our greens is it's kids approved. Okay, so the kids can literally have it. Like, what? Like, moms are so more apt to buy things for their kids than they are themselves. So by you marketing that it's kids approved, like, that's going to be so much easier for you to, you know, just be able to be like, yeah, your kids can have it too. Like, who wouldn't want their kids to drink milk and just put a couple of scoops of the chocolate powder in their milk and make it chocolate milk, but they're getting fruits and vegetables in it. So it's literally amazing. And they also come in these on-the-go packets. And these are like Crystal Light packets. The chocolate ones don't come in these packets, only the orange and the berry. Okay. And you just pour in water. I like mine in apple juice. I think the berry is way better than the orange. I don't sell the orange because I think it's so horrible. The berry is actually good though. I can drink it in water. I can drink it in, it's really good in like tea, like unsweet tea or sweet tea, depending on how sweet you like your stuff. But what it's going to do is it's just going to give you balance out your body, give you a gentle detox, and give you a boost of energy because your body is being fed with all this good stuff. It's only 10 calories. It's not meant to be like a meal replacement or anything like that. Everybody following me? Next, we're going to move on to the next thing. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is our cleanse. Our cleanse is probably the third thing that I sell the most of. And then our hair, skin, and nails. So our cleanse is awesome. It's a gentle 2-day cleanse. Okay. And you can still eat on it, but it's 2 days. That's amazing, you guys. Most of the time when people do cleanses, they have to take like a crap ton of pills and they have to like starve themselves and do all this crazy stuff. And you're like, why would you ever do that? And like, try to crap your pants out. That's not what happens with ours. I always say it's like white pants approved. Okay. You are literally going to have, like no issues with the bathroom. And it's so gentle. You're just going to drink. You can see these little, I have one in my kitchen. So there's just these little bottles like that. And you're just going to drink one of those before breakfast and one before dinner for 2 days. And it's going to give you a colon cleanse. Okay. The reason that our colon cleanse, the colon cleanse is so awesome is because most people have 5 to 10 pounds of sludge and buildup. I've had people lose anywhere from 5 to 12 pounds. When I first did mine, I lost 5 pounds in 2 days. Like, what? But it stayed off. It was literally just stayed off. And what it was is it's just sludge and buildup, and it just makes you feel way less bloated and bubbly. And it's like lighter. I don't really know how else to say it, but like you just feel lighter because your colon is reset. I always think of it as like a clogged pipe of your colon. Okay. And when you do the cleanse, you're just like cleaning it out, and everybody needs a cleanse in their life. Like literally everybody needs a cleanse. If somebody is trying to lose weight, this is the first product I will suggest because everything else will work better if they are clean in their colon first. Okay. So I would say do a cleanse first, and then we'll get, depending on their budget, like we'll get you set up with, the other weight loss product that I'll talk about in a second. Because it's kind of like, a water filter. If it's all clogged up, nothing can actually get to your body. But once you clear your colon out, all those multivitamins, all the good stuff that you're putting into your body can actually be absorbed by it. So that's the way I like to think of it. Okay. Our hair, skin, and nails. Our hair, skin, and nails is so amazing, you guys. Like, this is probably one of the first posts that I'll have each of you guys do after you make your announcement that you've joined. And I'll literally just ask you to post a status or a picture. Like I'll show you an example of this. Like I do something like this typically. So I just got that picture from Pinterest, and it will literally say just hair models wanted. and on Facebook, it should just be a status. On Instagram, it should be a picture like that. And you're literally going to say, who are my babes trying to grow their hair out? That's all you're going to say. And I'll give you everything to write back. But you will be amazed at how many people are not happy with the length of their hair, the fullness of their hair, how thick their hair is. When I was, right after I had Deuce, my son, I literally lost like all of my hair right here. I'll have to show you guys before and after. I was literally bald. No joke. You guys think I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not even being sarcastic. I was literally bald. You guys are going to die when you see these results. You see how bald I was? Look how bald I was. Okay, and this was after 3 weeks of taking the hair, skin, and nails. And it's just 2 pills. You're just going to take 2 pills a day. Now, you're probably thinking, well, I've like taken biotin before, or I've gone to the hairdresser and that's what they suggested. Or, you know, there are certain things that like you see at Walgreens that are like hair, skin, and nails or whatever. But here's why ours is different. And here's why a lot of our products are different is because the way that our doctors have made our products is it's actually absorbed in your body and that your body actually gets it, right? What happens when you take like just biotin from the store is it's not made like to actually be processed in your body because it's like chalky and other things like that. When most of our pills that you see, they are literally going to be like green or like very like earth-based colors. It's because there's no like fillers in them. There's nothing that is making them like be filled in that's not going to help you. So I'm trying to find this picture, but there's a picture of literally our hair, skin, and nails in water and compared to this like off-brand hair, skin, and nails. And you can see that ours has completely absorbed after 45 minutes. You see that brown like soaking one, and that's what's going to happen. You can see this one's literally just still sitting there at the bottom, and that's showing you what's going to happen in your body. Okay, because with that, if that pill just sits there, even if it has the same amount of ingredients in it and it's not absorbed, then it's going to be very hard for your body to see any results, right? Because it's not actually getting it. You're just probably going to pee it out. But this, your body is actually absorbing it. And so that's why, like, you guys, this is, I don't even know. How long is that? 8 days, 6 days or something? It's craziness. And so if you need any like before and afters on our page, there's like a way to show you how to find the different before and after pictures. So that was an awesome product. And I sell a lot of hair, skin, and nails. You'd be so shocked. Like I didn't know people hated their hair so much. Well, and everybody gets their hair done. So it's like damaging and they want like fuller, thicker hair and different things like that. Okay, I'm going to show you this awesome video. It's a fat fighter demonstration. And what's the amazing thing about our fat fighters is that most like weight loss products, and this isn't actually considered a weight loss product, but most of weight loss products, you have to remember to take it before you eat. And a lot of times those greasy cheeseburgers and that ice cream isn't necessarily planned out. So like, you know, you're like, crap, I just like went out to eat with my friends and I forgot that diet pill. But with this, you can actually take it after you eat. And I call it like the magic food eraser because it literally absorbs 70% of your carbs and 30% of your fats after you eat it. Okay. And so whenever I'm at a party and people are like, yeah, okay, I'm sure it does that, I always show them a demonstration. Hold on. You guys see this?
There's water. And in the water, I'm going to add vegetable oil. That vegetable oil represents that bad meal that you just ate. Look at all that fat. Not good. Wrong kind of fat, too. Let's add the fat fighter. See what happens.
This is really gross, so prepare yourself. Oh. Okay. So I know the first thing you guys are thinking are literally like, am I actually going to do that and then just run to the bathroom? And here's the thing is no. Okay. Anybody on here who's ever taken Fat Fighters will tell you that does not happen. What happens is like, if I take it at night, like I have a great poop the next morning, but it's not like I'm emergency running to the bathroom. Okay. This is literally also really awesome for like hangovers and stuff. And that sounds funny, but here's why is because if you think about it, like a lot of the things that make you hungover are like the sugars and the alcohol, and sugar is a carb, right? So when you take it right after you're drinking or whatever, like it's absorbing that sugar. So like you won't be like feeling any of those effects the next morning. And the amazing thing about this is it's literally $25. So I always say this is a great product for weight maintenance and to continue to keep weight off. But obviously you shouldn't be taking Fat Fighters like a ton if you're actually trying to lose a lot of weight, if that makes sense. Like, because you shouldn't be having that horrible of meals. But it's also an awesome thing just to have on hand. Okay. Because when you have Fat Fighters on hand, like those cheat meals, they don't feel as bad because it's absorbing 70% of the carbs, 30% of the fats for you. It's literally one of my favorite products. Like I literally always carry it in my purse because like yesterday we went to Hibachi and at those places you literally always eat too much. Same thing with like Mexican and chips and salsa. Same thing. Just always good to just have in your purse at any given time. And through the demonstration, you obviously see that it works somehow. Our only true weight loss product that we have is ThermoFit. Okay. ThermoFit is amazing. It's going to do everything that you would ever want a weight loss supplement to do. You're going to take it about 15 minutes to, I know, does not make you want a burger after you see that. Okay. So after, you're going to take about 15 to 60, up to an hour before you eat. Okay. ThermoFit has to be taken before you eat. And when you take it, it is literally going to make you like not want to eat. Like it's crazy, but it curbs your appetite. It reduces your cravings. It speeds up your metabolism. And it's going to boost your energy, but not in a way that's like, you won't be able to go to sleep, just in a way where like you are energized a lot. So when you're with ThermoFit, I mean, you will literally like, it's so crazy. You won't feel hungry. Like you will literally just feel like I'll eat to eat. And that's it. And I don't know how else to describe it. But it was definitely something that for me, it really helps me, and it's going to burn. They say like, I don't know what the study says. I think it's like, it burns an additional 287 calories per pill, something like that. You take, which is a lot. Like think about if you go to the gym and you take it, like you're on the treadmill for a little bit and you're burning, a couple 100 calories or whatever anyways on the treadmill, and you just can add on additional 287. You're like winning. Totally awesome. Okay. Our skincare is literally amazing. I'm going to show you a couple before and after pictures from our WOW, which is our wrinkle formula. It's one of my favorite products to sample at parties. And I also wanted to show you, I'm pretty sure probably a lot of you guys have seen my before and afters. Like here's some more. This is 2 wraps. This girl did 2 wraps. Look at that. And she just wrapped her back. This is after a cleanse and 1 wrap. I'm trying to think where my result pictures. It's one of my friends. She never let me freaking post her results, but look at these. I was 1 wrap. It's insane. And then these are my results. This was 6 weeks after I had Deuce. And this was my more recent. And here's the thing, is not everybody is going to have a brain cell for the wrap, okay, at first. And so when you're looking at like result pictures, what you want to point out to people is the hip bones and the belly button. because the belly button is going to be lifted and the hip bones are always going to show a little bit more definition. So you can see how much like more defined my hip bones are and how much like tighter my belly button looks. Can you guys see that? It looks like it's like almost pulled up. And that is like always something that you want to, there's like, and men wrap too, you guys. There's a lot of men who wrap. So here's one of Brian. This was like, you can see how much more defined his abs look in the after picture. And here's the one thing that you have to tell your customers, okay? Number one, if you're not willing to drink water and you're not willing to take pictures, don't buy a wrap from me. Here's why. Our wraps are not water loss. Not one ingredient in our wrap would ever cause water loss. So it's not a water, like, it's not like it's a temporary fix. I always tell people when people ask me if the results are permanent, I said the results are permanent with a healthy lifestyle. This is not something that, you know, you're just gonna like, oh, it just goes back in like a couple of days. But you also can't expect to go eat 6 McDonald's cheeseburgers and be like, oh, what happened to my results, guys? Like, it just doesn't happen that way. So I always say like life happens. And so results, like your body is never permanent. It's just like results at the gym, right? Your results at the gym aren't permanent. Your tanning results aren't permanent, but they're permanent with the healthy lifestyle if you continue to do what you're doing. And so, but we're our own worst critic. Each time I've taken off a wrap, I've been like, oh, I don't see any results. And then I look at my pictures and I put them together and I'm like, oh, I did have results. And everybody is like that. So it's so important to make sure that you are taking your own before and after pictures and you're preaching that to your customers. I know the results are so awesome. I'm like obsessed with our wraps. I literally love them. Every time I see them, it like never like gets any like less exciting because I'm literally like, holy crap. Like it just did that to somebody. Like it's amazing what it can do. Like this was one of my customers after one wrap. It's insane. Like, and you know, not everybody's going to have that drastic of results. But what I tell people is 1 wrap is a treat, 4 wraps is a treatment, and 12 is equivalent to like a procedure. So like a tummy tuck or a lift or something like that. I was going to show you the wow results. Hold on, let me find those. Okay, so when I do like in-person parties, I always only do wow on one eye so that they can see the difference. Look at this. Do you guys see that, or am I crazy? Like I was literally, yeah, your husband should be your wrap tester for sure. So this stuff is going to wipe out wrinkles in 45 seconds. The results are going to be what I like to call like semi-permanent. So the major results are going to, like with the wow, they are going to be like smooth, like for 8 hours. That's going to be like a smooth out for 8 hours. But the more you do the wow, the less like wrinkles it's going to have to cure because it's like a progressive thing. But the crazy results are going to be like semi-permanent. Our cleanser is amazing. This is my favorite. Our skincare is so awesome, you guys. I didn't even know we had skincare when I joined. But it's so awesome because here's the thing is it's plant-based. Okay. So I didn't know anything about skincare. I was just like, I'm going to scrub my face as hard as I can and use Neutrogena, like, and do the extra scrubby, like exfoliating stuff because that's how like I felt like my face got clean. But what I realized later is like when I was doing that, I was literally scrubbing like all the good oils off my skin too. And with our products, especially our cleanser, it's a gel, like it looks like a gel. Can you guys see this? Like it literally looks like KY jelly, but it's not. It's a face wash. And so this is just a facial cleanser, but it's so gentle that you can actually clean your makeup brushes with it. Okay. And it's awesome. It's just like an awesome facial cleanser. You'll notice a huge difference in like your body reacting to it. Like your skin will just feel so much better. Um, and I love it. Like, it is one of my favorite products. Like, I use it all the time, and it smells amazing because it is plant-based. And with it being no soap, like there's zero soap in it. So it's not drying. We're one of the only cleansers on the market that has zero soap in it. Most cleansers you're going to see are going to be like white and stuff like that. So that's because they have soap in it. Do you have people who try to chew products, as in cleanse without your products and use? Honestly, our products are at such a reasonable price for everything that, like, once people like try the wraps, and once people see that the wraps work, because most of the time that's how you are going. Like, most people just curious about the wraps. They honestly want to prove you wrong, or they want to like kind of get something, like, and they want to be like, oh, okay, well, let me just at least try the wraps. That's actually how one of my distributors joined this, because she wanted to like prove me wrong that it didn't work. So she ordered the wraps, and she's like, these don't work. And I was like, well, send me your before and after pictures. And when she did, I put them together for her, and she was like, oh, okay, I see what you're talking about now. So don't be scared to ask, like, did you take pictures? Did you get specific instructions? Like, did you, how did you use them? Did you use them properly? And most people who say they didn't get results are the people who don't take pictures. So it's so important that they have pictures, because like, I won't believe anybody if they don't show me pictures. And I've never had anybody not get results and show me pictures. So when I don't, like, you can't really do it yourself with the wrap. And with a cleanse, like apple cider vinegar and all that stuff, I mean, they can do that, but our cleanse is $36. Like, apple cider vinegar, like, you don't even know. I don't even know what that does. Somebody literally told me that this weekend. I was like, you drink apple cider vinegar? That tastes so horrible. I don't know how people do that. But it's 2 days, and it's literally like all natural products. Okay. And if people don't want it, that's fine. But I've never really gotten pushback. I know people, when I keep posting results, and that's why before and after pictures, you guys, are so important. Okay. They're so important. Like, literally, I post a before and after picture every single day on my Instagram. I always go back and delete my before and after, so my page looks clean. It looks clean. Because here's the thing that I want you guys to all realize is that I'm Kelsey. I'm a Christian. I am a wife. I'm a mom. And I happen to be an It Works distributor. Okay? That's it. I don't want people to go to my page and be like, this girl's trying to sell me something. I want them to go to my page and be like, I want to be friends with that girl. So if you feel like something you're posting is spammy, then don't post it. Okay? Be like, hey, Kelsey, do you think this is spammy? And ask me. But like, when you go to my page, I mean, now you can, because I have all these welcome posts and stuff, but like, that's why selfies and stuff are so important. Post pictures. Here are the 5 F's that you need to post about. Food. People love food. I love food. Look how good this looks. It's amazing. Food. Fashion. I love monograms. I post about monograms a lot. If you love rompers, post about rompers. If you love shoes, post about shoes. If you love sunglasses, post about sunglasses. Whatever it is, post about it, because that's what people want to, they want to know you. They want to feel like they know you from your post. Food, fashion, friendship, fun, freedom, family. Okay, here's why. Like, when I'm going to tell you how I worked this business when I worked full-time, because most of you guys work full-time. And I worked for full-time this business for 9 months before I was tripling what I was making at the bank. And I was like, all right, deuces, see you guys. I'm going to make a lot more money. And now I make what I make in a year. Now I make that in a month. Okay. So what I want you guys to realize is that I did work this business full-time. It is when I had a full-time job and a 5-month-old at home. So it is possible. And I was pregnant too, for a little bit of that. But what I want you guys to realize is that find something that works for you. Okay. This business does not have to be like, oh gosh, I'm going to have to sit down for like 4 hours and do this business and whatever. It might be a little bit crazy right now because of this promotion. You're going to have a lot of people interested, and you're going to have a lot of people asking questions. And that is awesome. That is what you want. You want to generate as much interest as you can when this $9 promotion is out, because on July 1st, it will be gone. and probably will never come back. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't think they can afford it. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know literally how they're making any money from this because it's such an awesome deal. But that our company is amazing. Okay. So right now it's just going to be a little bit chaotic. It's not always going to be like this. Okay. So your post should generate a lot of interest, but just know that it's just really chaotic right now. And so when you're posting, you just want to show people like that it fits into your life. Show them the craziness. Be real. Be vulnerable. Don't feel like your posts have to be perfect. Okay. If you think my posts are perfect, you should have looked at my posts when I first started. But let me tell you, there is some authenticity in not being awesome at first, because you can't just go from being like this poster who like posts a couple times a week to being this awesome blogger type poster. Okay. There's going to be some growth that happens in your process, and that's okay. Your posts aren't going to look so perfect at first. Like your posts are going to probably look like I'm going to probably say something to you if like, be like, hey, make your picture a little brighter, or, make sure you're posting more before and after pictures. But like, it's not like you're doing it wrong. People are going to believe you more because they know that it's like real and authentic. So don't feel like it has to always sound perfect. And so when you are posting, this is how I ran my business. I woke up in the morning and I posted a before and after picture. I posted a motivational quote. I went to Pinterest, and Savvy is cracking me up, Allie. She's like, okay. So when I went to Pinterest, and this is like a life hack I didn't even know existed. Okay. So I just thought you had to screenshot stuff on Pinterest. I didn't know that you could actually like save the picture that it's showing you. So I would just type in motivational quotes at the top, and these cute little quotes would come up, and they would actually get me in the right mind frame too. So I would literally click this and I would screenshot it, and then that little annoying thing would be up at the top, and I'd be like, that looks gross. So what you need to do is see these 3 dots right there. Everybody see them? You click this and it'll pop up and you'll say download image, and it will save right to your camera roll. Okay. Then post it. Post the same thing on Facebook and Instagram, but don't link them. Don't link them. Okay. Here's why you don't want to link them. Facebook is like the smartest thing on earth. Okay. I don't know how, it just knows everything. And if you link it, and if it's posted from Instagram, it won't feel like it's as relevant. Like it just won't show it to as many people. So make sure you're just like copying and pasting instead of linking both of them. It takes like 2 extra seconds, but it will make a big difference. I promise. I don't know why it's annoying. I know, trust me, I wish I could just link them both, but just copy and paste. So I would post that motivational post in the morning. In the afternoon, like around lunchtime, I would post a before and after post. Okay. The before and after posts are so important, but don't write it and make it sound like, hey, I have 40% off. Do you want to clean your colon? I can get it by like, nope, don't do that, please. Don't talk about prices. Don't talk about anything. You can talk about like that you have a couple model spots open or product tester spots open, but do not talk about the price or the discount or anything like that, because it sounds salesy. Okay. Here's what I want you to say. I want you to say like emotion evoking things. So what I want you to say is, look at these girls' results. She looks amazing. I'm so excited for her, even if you don't know who her is. Okay. But literally, like, make the person who's looking at it be like, dang, that looks like me in the before, and I want to look like that after. And that's why it's so, so, so important to post a variety of body types. Don't just post really skinny people. Don't just post really fat people. Don't just post Black people. Don't just post white people. Post a variety of people because your audience is going to be a variety of people. So that's why it's so, so important to make sure you're you post before and after pictures. But here's the thing is that I got so many customers from before and after pictures. Like that's the only way I get customers is from before and after pictures, because people don't care. Like, yeah, people like when I talk about like drinking an energy drink or something like that, because that doesn't have a before and after picture. Can I help you?
No, I was just trying to figure out around how long you going to be on.
Probably going to be like 15 more minutes. Oh, okay. I'm going to be like 15 more minutes.
I just want to let her know what you're in the
Okay. So, people like when I'm like, doing like posting about energy drinks or drinking my greens and stuff like that. And you want to show people that you're taking the products too. But before and after pictures is really where people are going to connect with it, because they're going to see what the product actually is doing for somebody, right? You don't want it to be like just something that's, that you're like, oh, Dad, this looks really cool. This picture of this bottle does not make anybody feel anything, especially this one, because it's all janky. But you want to make them feel something. And so that's why they're so important. Now, I delete all of mine because I don't want, like, when somebody comes to my Instagram page to be like, oh, she's going to try and sell me something, because there's people who do that. But on Facebook, I don't delete it. I just do that on Instagram. And then what I did at night was I posted a lifestyle post. And what a lifestyle post is it's very simple. It's just going to say, I'm taking a picture of whatever I'm doing, whether that's shopping for groceries or taking a walk with my kids or whatever, working out or cooking, doing whatever. I don't cook, so you probably will never see a picture of me cooking. But doing whatever other people are doing, but you're just taking a picture of them and telling, I love that I can, be on a walk with my babies or watch my kids at the pool or whatever, and talk to 3 ladies about making extra income from their phone. You're just showing people how easy this business can be. Okay. And it's literally so simple, you guys. This business, it sounds like fake. It sounds like it's too good to be true, but it's literally not. And what people are going to vibe off of is your excitement. And that is the most important thing in this business, is being excited. Somebody asks you, hey girl, have you tried the stretch mark cream? And you're like, no, I haven't. Do you think they're going to buy any stretch mark cream from you? No. If they say, hey girl, have you tried the stretch mark cream? No, girl, I did not try the stretch mark cream, but look at one of the girls on our team's results. Go find a result picture on our team pages, or ask me for a result picture of somebody I know, and show it to them and send it to them and show them what the product has done for other people, what real results they're getting. Okay. Because if you, like, literally, you guys, when I first joined and I was like going through this stuff and I was like looking at all the before and after pictures, I was literally like, these are so many before and after pictures. There's literally no way these products don't work. And that's the point that you guys need to get at. You don't have to try I do suggest you use one of the wraps in your kit, but you don't have to try everything. It's just like when you go to a restaurant. Okay, let's say it's a restaurant open up down the street from you, and you went there and you had an amazing experience. Like, your meal was amazing and you went. Do you think that you would have to wait to try every single thing on the menu to know that the quality of food was good, or before you would recommend it to anybody else? No, you had an amazing meal. You're going to take a picture of it and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I just got done with my meal at Chuy's and it was literally amazing. Everybody needs to go try it. Or you're going to tell all of your friends, they're going to say, hey, what'd you do last night? Oh my gosh, I went to Chuy's. It was so good. Have you been there yet? You do this every day. That's all you're doing with this stuff. It's so, so, so simple. So don't feel like you have to try every single thing on the menu before you believe our products work. Fall in love with one product and you'll fall in love with the company, because you'll be like, oh, this stuff really does work. So that is like the biggest advice that I give you, is like, literally be excited. Familiarize yourself with the products, but they're going to buy you before they buy the products. Does that make sense? Like, what you say to them is going to be so impactful, like, on how you respond to that stuff. And I want you guys to all know, like, you're going to have full advantage of me. Like, you can literally, I'm going to tell you this. When I signed up, Erin probably hated me because I was literally messaging her all day, every day, blowing up her phone. Erin's the girl I signed up with. And I was like, okay, how do I respond to this? I was screenshotting her back and forth. Hey, is this response okay? Hey, should I respond to this? Hey, what should I say when somebody does this? Okay, what's my next post supposed to be? And in 2 weeks, I knew how to do everything on my own. Because it's not like this is something that's rocket science. The easy part is what you're doing. The hard part is staying consistent in doing it. Okay, because life happens. Life's going to get in the way. Everybody's busy. Everybody's cleaning bottles. Everybody is, freaking figuring out what they're doing with their kids. They're figuring out when they're going to get their workout in. They're figuring out when they're going to cook dinner. They're figuring out all this stuff. Like, we all have the same struggles, but Beyonce has the same 24 hours in the day that we do. So we just need to figure out how to use it. And that's the thing, is that when you learn that every single point of, like, anytime you have 15 minutes and you catch yourself scrolling on social media, don't make a post. Like, we all do that. Okay. And it's very hard because, like, we run our business from social media. So it's literally like, oh, I'm working, but it's not income producing. Okay. The other thing I really, really want you guys to realize is when you are scrolling, make it intentional. Okay. And what I mean by that is that don't just scroll past a picture, go like it. Always like everything now of people that you want to see, because Facebook, as I was talking about earlier, is literally the smartest thing on earth. And so when I like something, it always is going to show me that same person, because it's going to say, oh, you like what you're seeing. You're friends with that person. I'm going to show you more. They're more relevant. Okay. Same thing. So a comment is going to weigh heavier than a like. And so when you're doing this, all you have to do is just go love and react to all of them. Haha, that was funny, or love, or whatever. And honestly, you guys probably seen how much the people that are on here that I signed, like, you probably seen how much I would comment or like, or, react to all this stuff. It's because that's a way that I could get you to see all my posts. Cause you're probably like, why am I always seeing this girl post all the time? Like, literally can't get her off my social media. And the thing is because I was intentional. Like, I reacted to all of your posts. Like, so if there's somebody that right now is like on your chicken list that you wouldn't reach out to, you need to reach out to them, because it's $10 to join right now. But like later on down the line, like, let's say you're adding a couple people, to your friends list, and you find this girl and you're like, oh my gosh, she'd be so good doing what I do. And you don't want to reach out to her right away, just go and like 3 or 4 of her pictures in a row and comment, and just be kind. You guys, my comments are always positive, and people they like that. Like, everybody is so judging and mean today that, like, when somebody gets a compliment, like, gosh, you're so beautiful, or you look amazing, or I love those earrings, where'd you get them? Or your eyebrows are on fleek. That's like my favorite comment. Eyebrows on fleek. Literally, that's my favorite. I don't know why I love that. I literally write that all the time. But like, I just pick up on those things. And so you're going to want to do the same. Like, and you'll start feeling more happy because you're giving more happiness away. Does that make sense? Like, have you ever noticed, like, when you smile more, it's like at other people, like, you also are happier. It's the same thing on social media. So just start interacting with people and being kind, and don't use that time to waste. If you are just like aimlessly scrolling, and start catching yourself, because it can, 20 minutes later you look up and you haven't done anything. So make sure you're just using your time very wisely when it comes to that stuff. Does anybody have questions? Okay. I feel like that's not good. Like, I feel like somebody should have some sort of question. No questions at all. Okay. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Rose. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Cassie. I saw you. It's like so confusing. When I saw your name, I was like, Cassie. I don't know that. Oh my God, I was laughing so hard. No, it's like, oh, CL. I'd always like known you as that. Okay. So thanks for jumping on. And please message me if this was helpful, because I also really want your feedback on if it was. Okay, yeah. So how do you start by sharing your page? So essentially there is like a post that is like, basically like, I'll send you a sample of like what I wrote up of like a good sample post. And I always have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, with this business, I hope to accomplish the following, like, in part of the post. And the reason I do that is because I really want you guys to think about why you're joining, why you joined, what extra income would do for your family, what it would do for you. And always like remember that when things get hard, when things get tough. And here's why. Because I really want you to post that. And it doesn't have to be super personal when you post it. It could just be like, I want to pay off some debt, or, I want to just have more financial freedom. And the reason I say that I need you to share your goals is because I want people to relate to that. I want people to say, she's not just trying to make like a quick dollar off of me. Like she literally has goals and has dreams, and I'm supporting somebody by supporting her. Does that make sense? I don't want it to just be like hey, I joined this just to make quick bucks off you. Like, no, I joined this because I have real reasons why I want to join it, and what I want to accomplish with this is the following. Like, I'm looking to lose weight myself, or I want to pay off student loans, or I just want to be able to take my kids on to Disney, or whatever your goals are. That should be stuff that you're really thinking about. And that are personal to you. So that is what I would do. And I would just say like I'll send you my post, Cassie, but it's literally something very simple like that. And I post it with a selfie, and then you'll start getting in the routine of posting, and I'll add you to the Beginners Bootcamp page. And that page has a lot of awesome tips, and following the leaders on our team. There's a list of that, but following the leaders on our team is going to be very helpful for you guys too, because you're going to see how they post. And I will tell you, you're going to relate to a couple more than you do the others, because you're literally just going to feel like, oh, I like the way, but I like the way that she posts, I just relate to that. Or I don't like the way this girl posts, like it's too much, it's too long, or whatever. So there's different things that you're going to pick up on that you like, and you're going to develop kind of like your own style. Who you decided to reach out to on Facebook? You added me, and I was like, oh, she's gorgeous, but she's 500 miles away, and I don't know her. So that's a really good question. This is a big part of my business, because your business is only as big as your network. Okay. So if you're not like adding people to your network or going to interact with more people that are already your friends, then the same 10% of your friends list is going to see your post. And it's the same with you. You probably only see 10% of the same people. Like if you go through your friends list, I guarantee there's some people on there that you totally forgot you were friends with, because you didn't even know they were on there, because you never see their post on your news feed, because Facebook doesn't think they're relevant because you've never liked anything of theirs, or you've never like really interacted with them. And so what I do is I basically will go to either sponsored ads like on my Facebook, because here's the thing. This is like, I don't know how I thought of this, but it was pretty genius. So, Facebook gets paid by that company. Let's say it's a boutique. Okay. So Facebook gets paid by that boutique to find people like me in the same, whatever their criteria is. It could be a mom, because like all these mommy and me boutiques pop up. It could be a mom. It could be from ages, 24 to 35, or it could be whatever it is. But those sponsor pages pay Facebook to find people like me. Well, I want to find people like me too. And honestly, here's how I judge it. Is like, if I look at somebody's profile and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so positive, like I would want to hang out with them, I will reach out to them. And I will sometimes build a relationship. And what I mean by that is like liking and commenting and making sure they know who I am. But I don't necessarily message people right away, because I want people to know that like I'm a real person, and I'm not just like getting, like spamming their inbox. But if I think they're going to be good, like I'm just like, okay, you're probably going to think I'm a complete creep, but I think it would be so amazing, like doing what I do. Have you ever thought about doing something on the side? Like that is like literally like all I say. It's something very simple. The message that I would send to people that and you like for some of the first people that you think of when you think about this business, the thing that I would say to them is, hey girl, this is going to sound so crazy, and you should say this. If you wouldn't say stuff out loud, then don't send it in a message. So if you don't say, hey girl, I say, hey girl all the time. But if you don't say, hey girl out loud, if you say, hey babe, if you say, hey gorge, if you say, what's up? Hey, if you don't even say anything, you say, y'all, say it in your message, because it's going to feel more authentic. But what I would say is be like, hey girl, this is going to sound crazy. I don't know if you've seen where I started my business with It Works, but I literally was thinking about who I want to be on this journey with me. And you were one of the first people that came to mind, because here's why you need to say because, is because you don't want them to feel like it's a generic message. It needs to be personal to them if you know them. And you need to say, I think you would be awesome at this business because you're on social media a lot anyways, and people love you, or you are so outgoing and your personality is perfect for this, or whatever your reasons are. But I think that would be a very good message to send out to somebody. And if you want me to critique your message or you want to send me one, then please send it to me and I will definitely try to help you with that. But just being authentic and genuine is the most important thing, and I just look at people's page and I'm like, if I want to be friends with them, I want to be friends with them. So I just add them from those boutiques or whatever. And then I, build a relationship kind of with them. I always say it's kind of like Tinder for like your friends. Like you're literally just like finding people that you would want to like be friends with and hang out with. Like if I see somebody that I added, like that I friend requested, and then I get to their page and they accept me and I'm literally like, I just remove them. That's a beautiful thing. As fast as you have friended them, that's how fast you can unfriend them or unfollow them. Because if you don't want to hang out with them, then don't ask them to be on your team. I'm really selective, like with who I reach out to. I'm not just reaching out to anybody and everybody. Like there's a reason that I messaged each of you guys, or, because I thought that you would be good at this, or I, looked at your profile and I was eventually going to message you, but it wasn't, that time yet. But the thing is that you have to realize that it's not like I'm just out here like not being intentional with it. So don't feel like you're going to spam people. Add people from those pages, anything that you like that's like relevant to you. So like if you're in a group, groups are awesome for this too. So like if you're in like I'm like in like an interracial couple group or something like that. There's literally groups for everything, you guys. You could be in a group for like your college major. You could be in a group for mixed babies. Like that's what I'm in. I'm in a group and I find people that I can relate to. Okay. That I just have something in common, because that's going to make our conversation so much easier. Okay. And so it's just going to be something very simple like that. Hopefully that answered your question. Okay. So could I advertise a wrap promotion to anyone? That just wasn't, no, this was not my personal promotion. This is literally to anybody. Literally to anybody. Anybody can join right now for $10. So message all of your friends and be like, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but you can get a box of wraps for $10 and you can start your own business. Like you just spent $10 at Starbucks this morning. I just spent $10 at Starbucks this morning. You can spend $10 at Chick-fil-A. So literally find something, find people that you think would be amazing at this business and be like, I had to reach out to you because this promotion ends on Friday. So I know I just joined, but literally you were the first person to come to my mind. I want you on my team. I think you could do amazing. I don't really know what I'm doing, but this girl, Kelsey, she makes a lot of money doing this and she's going to help us both, because I will help all of your people too. Like, trust me, just because I didn't enroll them, like I will literally help you train all of your people. Until obviously you can do it on your own, but I know that you guys are all new. So it's something that I want you guys to realize that I'm not just going to like throw you to the wolves and be like, oh, good luck, have fun training her. Like, I get it. It's a little bit of chaos right now. So if you know of anybody that you think would be good, please don't hesitate to reach out to them, because we can help them a lot. That's a good question though. Okay. Anybody else? Well, thank you. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. I am so excited. This is such an amazing opportunity. I'm like obsessed with our company. Our company is amazing. Just to kind of share with you what type of company you join. I just got back from Green Carpet, which is like our semi-annual event. We have a conference in February, and they're both in Florida. So our conference in February is in Tampa, and that's like our big conference. It's from February 1st to 3rd this year. And then we have a smaller conference, and normally it's in July, but this year was in June. And that is in like Bradenton, Sarasota area. And the cool thing about our company is that it's a Christian-based company, you guys. And they don't just say it's Christian-based just to say it's Christian-based. Like we literally have like a Gives Back Foundation. Like our CEO and his wife are awesome. They are like they're like in the company. They literally care about each person that joins. Like my aunt was sick. She had pancreatic cancer, and the CEO's daughter found out, who's also like involved in the company. And she messaged me personally, and she was like, hey, if you need anything, then please let me know. we're here for you on like a personal level as well as like a business level. So don't, ever hesitate to reach out. That was literally like, it just like shows you what type of people we're dealing with. It's not just people that are in the business just to kind of make money off us. They actually like care. So the business is amazing. And they did this promotion, you guys, just to change lives because they can. Like they know a lot of people couldn't afford $99 to start up. And so they wanted to change people's lives. So they did this promotion and it's just so awesome. Sorry. But if nobody has any questions, then I am going to let you guys go. Please text me with any questions if you didn't want I know I love helping people too. Like literally, this is what you get to do. You get to help people get healthier and get wealthier. That's what I say. It's kind of corny, but it's true. So I hope you guys have an amazing night. And if you need anything, let me know. And I am so excited for you guys to get started. Bye.